say does that star...
And the NBA starting break to enter the third act of the regular season. A lot of teams looking for that extra gear right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing is written in stone.
So let's take a look at the East Rutherford starting lineup. Hunt is out there with Shepard. Then there's Ewing. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Strother in at the shooting guard position. And here is Los Angeles now. It's Dort on the wing. And the three off target. Over in the corner, Shepard. Off target from three-point range. And it's the Lakers' ball. Tatum looking around. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Martin. And here's Ewing. Booker outside. Beyond the arc. And Simmons with the rebound. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Outside, Edwards. Outside, Simmons. 6 to shoot. Here's Tatum. Yes, that goes in. Tatum's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Los Angeles.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Kicks it out to Booker. Cans it from downtown.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Boy, that was his shot to miss. This guy's a terrific mid-range shooter.
And the dunk by Giannis.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. Tonight, his team has a huge assignment, containing all-star guard Devin Booker. He told me Devin is as good as it gets at the two. He's always applying pressure. His shooting is great, but we don't talk about Book's ball handling enough. He is lethal in that regard as well. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Boy, that's brutal. 1 for 5 to start. You have got to find your footing offensively.
Back to Edwards. Outside, Dort. Pass to Edwards. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
East Rutherford trails by 3. Ewing outside. Now Shepard. And he gets it to go.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Antetokounmpo passes to Dort. Over in the corner, Edwards. It's deflected. Here's Strother, guarded by Simmons. Booker against Giannis. Fires away from outside. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Here's Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Guys, you have to put a body on Anthony Edwards. This guy is too skilled and too strong.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this game. And he makes the first. Daniels, his check-in for East Rutherford. And Edwards drops them both.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Now here's Booker. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. Shoots the 3. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
Boy, the delivery from Booker, so clean. That jump shooting is pure.
And so J.J. Redick will call call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Zingas, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. East Rutherford also changing it up. Reed comes in for Ewing. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Daniels. Now here's Simmons. Scoreless thus far. Goes back up for Zingas. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you've got size and length, so Kristaps Porzingis, the extra possession.
Pass to Booker. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Outside, Martin. And East Rutherford, another three.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Porzingis. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Shepard, that's good.
What a good pass. I mean, Booker so unselfish, showing he's not just a finisher.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Lakers. They trail by one. It's Dort on the wing. Giannis' screen on Kuminga. Dort passes to Antetokounmpo. Count that bucket. Giannis has got 6 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And East Rutherford calls their first timeout of the game. Doris, in any discussion about Lou Dort, the first topic has got to be his defense.
Kevin, I'm going to be honest. I don't think we talk about him consistently enough as a player who should and could win Defensive Player of the Year. If you are a perimeter shooter or a perimeter scorer, the last guy you want looking opposite you is Lou Dort.
Good substitution here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Tatum comes in for... George. Wells, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Powell in for Ben Simmons. On the wing, Hughes. Covered by Wells. And Jones slams it in. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Second team foul.
Lakers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Nembhard against Powell to the left side wing. Here's Wells. Shot clock at 6. Porzingis with a screen on Ewing. Porzingis controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, Kristaps Porzingis north of... ...7 feet, that punch back, easy work.
To the middle, here's Ewing. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
East Rutherford shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
That's good from Ewing. Powell inside. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. East Rutherford leads by 1. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports, and always exciting. And looking at what we've seen, guys, from East Rutherford so far, what do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
We've got Durant, Anthony Edwards out there with Powell. Then it's Tatum, and it's Diabate in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Laker 5.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Reed. Jones, no one around him. A three-pointer, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Tatum, a putback. Outside for KD. A second chance effort. And Jones sends it back. Calderon taking his time here. Reed with a screen on Edwards. Daniels finds Jones. Jones sets the pick for Daniels. Fires away from way outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. And Doris, I heard a famous coach talking about, quote, the human nature things that a team has to beat before they even get on the court. Can you talk about that?
Oh, Kevin, it's such a great point. So, for instance, is the team in it collectively? Do they care who's getting the shots, the rebounds, and the attention from the media? Or are they about the team and collective success? Human nature is a part of this.
Ewing inside. And Tatum pulls it down. The Lakers trail. To the paint. It's stolen by Kuminga. Pass to Calderon. Jones sets the pick for Calderon. Kicks it out to Jones. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for East Rutherford.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Porzingis is checked in for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt comes in for Kevin Durant. Up top, Edwards. He's just been too hard to handle at the offensive end. His scoring average is just under 34 points a game. Here's Vanderbilt. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Vanderbilt's got his first 2 points of the night.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
Out to the right wing. Shepard with the ball. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. Ewing misses. Lakers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Doris, you mentioned that you value the way Porzingis is able to neutralize shot blockers.
There is value to a big who can step away into the three-point line and stretch your defense to a place you are uncomfortable with. And then on the other end of the floor, this guy provides elite rim protection and rebounding. You have to respect the two-way ability of Kristaps Porzingis.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you, Kevin.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Porzingis. Dort comes in for Vanderbilt. And Simmons subbed in for Powell.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Patrick Ewing. Booker against Simmons. Pass to Strother. Reid with a screen on Edwards. Back to Booker. Over Simmons. No good from Booker.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
That one good for 2.
Well, a guard has got to come with physical intensity on the interior, and Devin Booker does just that.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. The drive by Simmons. Reid with the rebound. East Rutherford leading by 3. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Strother. He has yet to score. Booker outside. Down low. Lock at 6. There's the double team with Dort. Jacks up a 3.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Giannis kicks to Dort. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
East Rutherford has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. To the inside. And Reid throws it down.
Yeah, Naz Reid knows the angle at which to set a screen, and he's got the mobility to be the guy to finish it.
Reid with the block. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. So for East Rutherford, Ewing comes in for Naz Reid. And Martin subbed in for Jonathan Kuminga. Stolen by Martin. Pass to Shepard. Kicks it out to Booker. Booker nails the 3. So confident.
Yeah, first quarter, he's dropped 2 threes. Now he has another to his credit.
Simmons on the wing. Defended by Booker. They get it back. And that one, good. Vanderbilt's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, a very quiet start, but it looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
52 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Booker. Simmons with the defensive effort. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Edwards going inside, and Edwards slams it in.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
Pass to Shepard. Here's Strother. Booker looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Over Simmons. Again, the miss by Booker.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Edwards getting the close range, too.
Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
For 3, Booker, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
Visiting team, 27.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
One thing that's kept them close, putting in work on the offensive glass. They're feasting on second chances.
Yeah, they've been active, and they're playing with intensity.
Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Well, we're deep enough into the year right now, we can confirm these dudes are legit. They're going to be a problem for a long time.
Yeah, I really like this rookie class. Has some potential stars, man.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. But kind of like what Devin Booker is doing in this.
One. And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Taking a look at East Rutherford. They've got Martin. He's out there with Ewing. Booker out there with Shepard. And it's Strother in at the 2-guard. Outside, Dort. Powell left side. And the dunk by Powell.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Shepard, defended by Dort. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Dort. East Rutherford shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. He's perfect from the line this time.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Patrick Ewing.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Out in front now, although he left 1 point on the board right there.
Simmons against Booker. Outside, Martin. Here's Shepherd. And Simmons with the rebound. The Lakers leading. It's Powell with the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. Second team.
Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. East Rutherford trails by 3. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And there's Shepherd on the assist from Booker. Shepherd's got 9 points.
How about the vision from Devin Booker? Yes, he can score it, but that's a pretty pass.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Got us a screen on Booker, and it's Simmons penetrating. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
It may be the most bankable play in this offense. Antetokounmpo on the roll with the finish.
Booker the pass to Martin. Booker inside, guarded by Simmons. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got it all tied up now for East Rutherford. Here's Powell. And he makes good on the layup. He has 7.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Ewing. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Booker finds Martin. Back to Booker. East Rutherford needs to get a shot off here. Strother, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And the dunk by Powell.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Here's Shepherd, and finished off by Shepherd.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And that one's good out of Antetokounmpo.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Pass to Strother. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And Los Angeles with some changes. Tatum comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Edwards in for Powell. And East Rutherford making a change here as well. Hughes is checked in. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
Every aspect of Giannis' game showing tonight. Just unreal.
East Rutherford trails by 6. Now Shepherd, 11 points in the game. Six on the shot clock. Booker outside. Over Simmons. And it's East Rutherford, good for 2.
If Devin Booker's cooking. It's a wrap, folks. This guy makes the game look easy.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Los Angeles leading by 4. Tatum on the wing. It's stolen by Shepard. And finished off by Shepard.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Edwards' shot is good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Inside, Porzingis with the steal. Powell against Hughes. Powell outside. Pass to Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Timeout called. East Rutherford.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Let's give him a big round of applause. Get that thing.
.121 left to play in the third. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
Here's Edwards. Rebound, East Rutherford. Ewing's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Kuminga. Booker against Powell. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Oh, my. He'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. It's going to be on Drake Powell. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Boy, as fantastic as Devin Booker's offensive arsenal is, to me, the best part, his competitive edge and toughness, it sets him apart nightly.
The shot by Powell, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for East Rutherford. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment in this game. You have to be on the same page.
So for East Rutherford, Haslam, he's checked in for Kuminga. And it's Calderon in for Booker. East Rutherford has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Pass to Dadier. Back to Calderon for the lead. And that's good. Over 2. Calderon's got his first basket of the night as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for East Rutherford. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go any. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Tatum out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Wells, and there's Porzingis, and it's Powell in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Porzingis. Dort comes in for Vanderbilt. Edwards has come in for Wells. And it's Ben Simmons in for Powell.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Here's Shepard, defended by Dort. Shepard with the ball. Haslam a screen on Simmons. Here's Daniels. And Tatum pulls it down. The Lakers leading. Up top, Edwards. The rebound by Shepard. Maurice Rutherford, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Outside, Reed takes a 3, nailed from three-point land. And East Rutherford leads by 2.
Well, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Oh, Tatum won't be denied.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Haslam, the pass to Shepard. Pass to Strother. Here's Shepard. This one for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Edwards kicks to Antetokounmpo. Dort a screen on Reed. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And the Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Dort, and it's Powell in for Simmons. So East Rutherford going with almost an entire new group here. Ewing's checked in for Reed. Martin comes in for Haslam. Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Shepard. And it's Booker in for Daniels. Strother, count it, and he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's on Anthony Edwards. Dort, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Simmons comes in for Powell. And East Rutherford making a change here as well. Shepard's checked in for Herbert Jones. Here's Edwards. Giannis left side. Left side, Edwards. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Strother. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And East Rutherford leads by 3.
Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot.
Tatum setting the pick for Simmons. The kick out to Tatum. A 3 from Tatum.
And he is starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
And they get it back. Pass to Shepard. Here's Strother. Edwards defending. Got it to go off the glass.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He told them, this is the passion I want us to play with every night. Now, my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
Outside Booker. Takes the three. Antetokounmpo with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Edwards, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Patrick Ewing.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. No good on the second free throw. East Rutherford has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Ewing outside. The three goes down.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. 1:43 left to play here in the fourth. From 13. And that one is good.
Oh, at the last possible moment, he changes out of the shot and finds the open man. Perfect decision.
Tatum.
You can see Jason Tatum not letting the pressure get to him, just calmly sinking the bucket.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking.
Jason Tatum.
And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the gap to 1. East Rutherford has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. That does not go. And Los Angeles guys shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Tatum setting the pick for Edwards. Now here's Tatum. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Puts up the three. Can't get it to go.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Martin's in the post. Tatum on him. Ewing inside. Antetokounmpo defending. And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Got it!
There is nothing Devin Booker relishes more than the opportunity to put the ball in the basket at a critical juncture. Yes, sir!
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Timeout called, East Rutherford. They're trailing by 4. And what's their best move at this point?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Simmons against Booker. The three is off. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to on both ends and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What?
I'm here with Ben Simmons.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Let's meet your Los Angeles Lakers. At the point, 6'10", number 31, Ben Simmons.
This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, B.A., you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Walter out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Edey, and it's Mashburn in at the 3 spot. Tatum inside. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Walter. Pass to Barkley. Here's Walter. Here's Barkley. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by Simmons. Now Los Angeles with it. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Exploding off the floor. Give Tatum room, and he will show off his athleticism at your expense.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
It's Edwards on the wing. Off with the layup.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Inside. It's tipped. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Pulls up for three. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. The Hawks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Walter from outside. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Down low. Here's Barkley. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
The Lakers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, good luck stopping Edwards when he puts his head down and attacks the basket.
Pritchard with it. His nightly numbers respectable, putting up 10 points a game. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Barkley, hounded by Tatum. Clock at 6. From 15 feet away, and it's Barkley missing.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
And that one drops for him. Edwards got his second bucket on the night.
Edwards plays with such velocity.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pritchard against Simmons. Shoots a fadeaway. And it's Barkley missing. Los Angeles leading by 4. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
And the athleticism Edwards possesses is incredible. So good at drawing contact on the drive.
That free throw no good. And Atlanta making a change here. He's off on the second.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Hardy. Simmons defending. Walker, a screen on Simmons. Outside Walker. Six on the shot clock. Off target with the 3. The Lakers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
Porzingis has checked in for Los Angeles. And so Tatum nails both of them.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Stan, we're in the thick of the season. How hard is it to keep your guys engaged right now?
Well, it's the biggest challenge for a coach, to get your players to continue to listen and to continue to try to improve. You have to figure out the best way to communicate, and that's different on a player-by-player basis.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Vanderbilt's checked in for Tatum. Barnes comes in for Dort. And it's Powell in for Ben Simmons. Here's Hardy doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game to stop the drought. Barnes with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Powell. Here's Edwards. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Hardy. No points so far.
2 minutes.
Pass to Bosch. Over Porzingis. Off the left rim and out.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Now Powell. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And he buries his first look.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And your MC.
Shots checked in for Atlanta.
That was your dance team. Make some noise.
A minute 31 left in the first quarter here. Over to the wing. Here's Bosch. Gets the three to fall.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
For three, Powell. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Hawks trail by 8. Here's Hardy. He's scoreless. Here's Walker to the middle. Here's Bosch. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Now here's Edwards. And you look at his 33 points a game. A terrific weapon on offense. Hardy grabs the board.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's the Senge, averaging around 6 a game. Pass to Hardy, just 5 on the clock. Here's Scott. The three, and the Hawks with another three.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Los Angeles up 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. We've got Walker, Santi Aldama out there with Hardy, and it's Senge in at the 2. And it's Tatum missing. The Hawks trailing. It's Walker on the wing, guarded by Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt against Walker.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Powell passes to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Yeah, and Porzingis is deceptively mobile at times, which makes him dangerous in pick and rolls.
And Porzingis, known to everyone as the unicorn. I'm sure some of our viewers wonder where he got that nickname from.
Well, BA, I heard that actually Kevin Durant gave it to him. due to his rare combination of size and skill. One unicorn recognizing another, I guess.
Here's Powell. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Vanderbilt with a screen. Powell, it's good. Powell's got 7 points in the game.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Barkley, and that one's good. He has 6. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Lakers with some changes. Diabate comes in for Porzingis. And it's Edwards in for Wells. Tatum can't hit. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Pass to Hardy. Here's Mashburn. No points yet. Here's Asenge. Powell covers. And Asenge gets it to go. And now a 3-point Atlanta lead.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now here's Edwards. Tightly guarded. Can't cash it in from close range. And stolen by Vanderbilt. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
And so Powell nails them both. For Atlanta, they've gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Pass to Walker. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Tatum drops the hammer.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Walker. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Walker's got 8.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
They set the pick to the paint. Poke loose. Here's Mashburn. Off target from 3-point range.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Edwards with it. 5 to shoot. Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't block.
And Asenge gets it to go. Asenge's got 7 now in this quarter.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
All Laker fans, time to cheer on your Lakers hype squad. Let me hear you right now. Fans, turn your attention to the bar. It's your Lakers hype squad.
Now for the Lakers, Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Vanderbilt. Lou Dort comes in for Jason Tatum. And Ben Simmons subbed in for Powell. Now here's Simmons. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Up top, Pritchard. Simmons defending.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
From deep. Pritchard, no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And Giannis throws it down.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game.
When Giannis starts to drive, the defense knows it's in trouble. He powers right through them.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet. Now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Ryan, back to you.
It sure does. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
You know, it's just hard to watch a player put the well-being of an opponent at risk. He rightfully earned that flagrant.
Yeah, the officials are all over that one, sending a clear message that kind of roughness is unacceptable.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
And Atlanta making a change here. Walker's checked in. Here's Edwards.
Oh,
wow! Oh, my goodness!
Well, Edwards is so strong. He'll complete the play unless you wrap him up.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
Now here's Pritchard. No made baskets yet. 30 seconds left to play in the first half. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Edwards. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set. But what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
I like his aggressive approach this quarter, getting to the line and creating foul problems for the opposition. And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Simmons, the pass to Dort. It's Edwards on the wing. Shoots over Walter, and it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, these teams are going to have to wait.
The previous play is under review.
He got it off in time.
And, of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that shot. That was really close to counting.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Los Angeles up by 4. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks very much. I'm here with J.J. Redick. Coach, against a talented offensive team, how has your defense risen to the challenge?
Look, they have amazing offensive players and a lot of shooting. They require you to make multiple efforts, and we've been able to do that and get stops.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. And as we start to work our way through the season, a sneak peek at the Rookie of the Year race.
We're around the halfway point, and these guys aren't slowing down a bit. We'll see who turns on the Jets and pulls away in the race.
Which rookies hit that wall along the way? Bam!
And focusing back in on the Hawks, they're in a tight one.
In a tight game like this, free throws can be the difference. It would help if they could get some freebies.
Is that how you saw it when they would foul you? Freebies?
Nah, it was usually and one. Free throws were just a bonus.
Thanks as always for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Los Angeles leading by 4. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Lou Dort. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Powell in at the 2. That's the group for J.J. Redick getting going here in the second half. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Walter. Still no points. To the inside. Edey. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Atlanta shooting their first free throws tonight. So Edey nails both of them. And for the Lakers, their shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. They set the pick. Giannis driving inside. And Giannis with the dunk.
Yeah, sometimes even Giannis needs help. The play gets him all the room he needs to strike.
Pritchard against Simmons. Pass to Barkley. Inside. Here's Edey. Yes! And the foul! They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Atlanta shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a one-point game. And the Hawks shooting it at 52%. Here's Barkley. Antetokounmpo covering. For the lead. And it's Barkley missing.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Powell outside. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, B.A.'s certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides. Plus, he has that strength, too.
Edwards, he's checked in for Powell. Here's Walter, guarded by Edwards. Pass to Edey. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Edey's got 7 points.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
Dort finds Edwards. Back to Dort. And here's Simmons, defended by Pritchard. Simmons against Pritchard. Shot clock at 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. From deep, here's Simmons. The rebound by Atlanta. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Pass to Barkley. Shoots over Tatum. And it's Barkley missing. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Edwards. Outside Tatum. great bucket from Tatum, taking the hit.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
Pass to Barkley. Over Tatum. And it's Barkley missing. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards picks it home.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's Mashburn. Screen by Edey. Here's Mashburn. Dort defending. Three-pointer, Pritchard. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. There's Tatum with the 3. The rebound by Atlanta. Barkley's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Pritchard surviving the D. With the fadeaway. And Atlanta misses again.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Left side, Tatum. There's the screen. Tatum like a freight train coming. And finished off by Tatum.
Allowing the play to develop naturally. Terrific patience by Tatum in the screen and roll.
Hawks trail by 7. Outside Pritchard. Pass to Mashburn. Here's Barkley. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Edwards finds Simmons. Back to Edwards. On the tape, Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, doing it with speed and style. Edwards putting on a show at the rim.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Durant, he's checked in for Tatum. Barnes comes in for Dort. Powell, he's checked in for Edwards. Wells comes in for Simmons. Pass to Bosch. Over Antetokounmpo. The bank shot, no good. And so Durant will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. And here is Antetokounmpo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
He's off on the first.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
And the second free throw is good. Hawks trail by 10. Pass to Asenge. 1:02 left in the third. Here's Bosch. Antetokounmpo covering. 4 on the clock. Here's Asenge. Buried from 15 feet out. Asenge's got 9 points.
Well, offensively, he's doing his best to keep them in this game. But they might need someone else to step up as well.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points here in the quarter. And the Hawks shooting only 30% in the third quarter. To 3, Hardy. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got rebound number 7 tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Now here's Wells. Got a piece of it. Out to the right wing. Here's Asenge. And a miss there on the triple. He's off on that one. And so it's Los Angeles earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. They've got Hardy, Walker out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Asenge in at the 2. Now here's Wells. Pass to Barnes. The kick to Durant. Three-pointer off the mark.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Barkley. He's covered by Wells. Aldama right side. The three-pointer off the mark. The Lakers lead by 8. Outside Wells. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Wells. Plenty of space. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Hardy. Three-pointer. Drops in the 3. Hardy's got 5 points in the quarter.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter, and looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. Here's Hardy. Pass to Barkley. Shoots over Tatum. And it's Barkley missing. The Lakers lead by 5. Left side, Edwards. Tatum with a screen. And Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Hawks trail by 7. Here's Mashburn. It's stolen by Tatum. Edwards looking it over. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And he's all alone. Here's Mashburn. And he lays it in on the break.
Such opportunistic basketball right there. And when they desperately needed it, too.
It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Tatum. 5 on the clock. And finished off by Tatum.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Hawks trail by 7. Here's Barkley. Now here's Walker. Walker, a screen on Dort. Here's Asenge. Back to Walker. Good D by Antetokounmpo. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. Tatum with it. And Walker picks him up defensively. And Giannis with the jam.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip. And the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. To the right side. Here's Barkley, hounded by Tatum. And it's Barkley missing.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor. Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Hawks trail by 11. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Get ready, everyone. You see your couple two, and you choose your best move. Let's go. Let's get on move. Nice try. It's all good.
And Atlanta making a change here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Barkley. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Los Angeles?
Well, the mid-range has been open for them, so you've got to take what the defense gives, and that's been a great attack in this situation.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint. I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
Edwards fires! Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple!
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Here's Barkley, pounded by Tatum. Yes, sir! That one's good!
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Vanderbilt comes in for Jason Tatum. Barnes, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Powell in for Simmons. Drive by Powell.
Atlanta foul. Walker, second personal foul. First team foul.
That one falls for Powell.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Powell nails them both. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up to the Atlanta Hawks. Down by 12.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Now here's Powell. Oh, he misses the layup.
Los Angeles. First personal foul. Third team foul.
He gets the first, and that brings him within single digits.
Jamal Mashburn.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Lakers have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Vanderbilt with a screen. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And Atlanta with possession here. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Powell into the lane. Ooh, he leaves no question.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And there's a pick. Barnes with a rebound. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot. And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Lakers.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And this will push their total wins for the year up to 11. And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
Here's Walter. a three. Cleared away by Vanderbilt. So it's Los Angeles now. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers.
Lakers ball. Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
The Twin Cities, Minneapolis, is the scene for the Lakers. One of the greatest scorers this game has ever seen, Kevin Durant. He'll be adding to that all-time points ledger as they prepare for the game at Target Center. Lakers, Timberwolves is next. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Ben Simmons is out there with Edwards. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Minnesota, we've got Gervin. De'Aaron Fox out there with Yves Missi. And it's Salon in at the 4 spot. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. This deep into the year, Greg, do you expect guys to start slowing down a little bit?
Well, if you're prepping for the postseason, you could ease back a little minutes-wise, but if you're on the bubble, it is still go time every game.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Shot by Gervin, no good. Antetokounmpo inside. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Missi. Pass to Salon. The kick out to Fox. Sinks the three-pointer.
Getting this one to fall hopefully gets things rolling. Their first make out of 5 shots.
Edwards drives in, and he lays it straight in.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Fox passes to Gervin. Here's Salon, guarded by Tatum. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Here's Edwards. That's tipped. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Watt again. Gervin outside. And Fox has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Gervin. Fox has got 5.
Look at Fox fearlessly going inside, hunting for a higher percentage look.
De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She was pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her.
Down low, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Great read that time from Fox, dropping a dime out of that 2-man game.
Here's Edwards, and there's the drive. That shot off the mark. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Fox uses the glass to finish the lane. He has 7.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Tatum setting the pick for Edwards. Outside Tatum. Off target with his 3. Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to Denver. Pass to Salon. Now, here's Fox. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Flying high.
Beat them.
Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Takes the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lakers trail by 4. Outside, Simmons. To the inside. That's tipped. Fox with the steal. Irvin with the ball. Dort covering. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
The Timberwolves making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Here's Fox. Outside for Robinson. Clock at 6. Another shot. They get it again.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you, Kevin.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Kobe White is checked in for De'Aaron Fox. And the Lakers also making a switch. Vanderbilt's checked in for George. Robinson's to Gervin. Misses the 3. Lakers trail by 4. Edwards looking it over. Off on the layup. Minnesota's got just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Pass to Robinson. Over Giannis. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's size, no doubt a huge factor, a master at getting up to block shots.
And it's Gervin missing.
He's got to keep the ball moving. That's just not a good shot with the D set up like it was.
And they double up Giannis. Outside Edwards. Pass to Simmons. Here's Antetokounmpo. Robinson pulls it in.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Here's White. Misi with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. Robinson misses.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's White. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Messi with the ball. Now guarded by Giannis. Irvin against Edwards. Lets the three fly. A rebound by the Lakers.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
To the middle. Here's Giannis. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Simmons against White. To end the cold streak. He can't get that one to fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Minnesota on top. They lead by a bucket. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Tatum. Then there's Wells. Then there's Powell. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. Now here's Powell. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Fox feeling it out a bit. Great D that time from Powell.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Pass to Robinson. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Robinson's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves. And Los Angeles guys shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Tatum passes to Vanderbilt. Back to Tatum. Oh, good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 7, and Robinson wide open. He shoots. Porzingis with the rebound. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Wells passes to Vanderbilt. Out to Powell. Pass to Tatum. Inside, Tatum.
Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. One thing you hear players talking about after they've been in the league for a while, Richard, they say the game slows down. When did that happen for you?
For me, it was probably my 3rd year. The end of my 3rd year, the game started to slow down a little bit for me. I went from 9 points to 15 to 18. The game really slowed down in that 3rd year.
And the Lakers making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Fox finds White. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Carter, and good work on the boards. They pick up a second chance points.
How about the effort by Carter? Always lurking there on the offensive glass.
And it's Fox with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Out to Carter, a 3 ball. It's hauled in by Edwards. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here's Salon. A miss that time would have put him up. Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to the Nuggets in Ball Arena. Outside, Edwards. Porzingis with a screen on White. Edwards passes to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
The ideal big man. Porzingis has a giant frame and can roll to the hoop or pop it out and hit a J in this action.
Now here's White. Still scoreless. Fox against Powell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Los Angeles.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Oh, man, their mid-range jumper also has been on fire. Tough to beat a group of guys shooting with that much confidence.
What sets Fox apart is how dynamic and explosive he is. He can take off at any moment in any direction.
Gervin's checked in for the Timberwolves. And then for Los Angeles, Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Vanderbilt. Dort comes in for Tatum. And Simmons subbed in for Powell.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
To the paint. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Outside Gervin. Back to Fox. Three-pointer. Porzingis with the rebound.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Robinson's checked in for the Timberwolves. White comes in for Fox. Durant's checked in for Los Angeles. Pass to Salon. Outside White. 6 to shoot. Nifty move. What a terrific move that was. White's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Durant in close. Durant gets the bucket.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside Gervin. Outside White. Outside Gervin. The shot, no good. Lakers have gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. The shot by KD, no good. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Timberwolves shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
White, shooting one.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
36 seconds left in the first half. The Timberwolves shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Made that one only his fourth of this game after firing 10 times from the floor.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
Here's Simmons. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And you've got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
White dishes to Gervin. 1 second left. Good on the bucket. And now just a 1-point Laker lead.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers lead by 1. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm here with Chris Finch. And, Coach, any adjustments that you'd like to see on the offensive end?
Yeah, I mean, ideally we'd like to get some movement and get into a bunch of...
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Hey folks, welcome. The Lakers wrap up the first half in what's been a closely contested game so far.
They're getting a lot of looks at the rim, and that defense has no answer for it.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. The opponent just doesn't have the guys to stop you.
And now, as the regular season marches on, here's how things look in the West as we near the final stretch.
You take a look at the Lakers. They've played okay, but unfortunately, that's not getting you into the playoffs. They were hoping to take the next step this year. That led to a lot of frustration for everybody. Their fans are.
And that's all for us. Now.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Man, the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
They've got Eve Misi. De'Aaron Fox out there with Gervin. And it's Salon in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
You have to put some sort of contact on Tatum off the drive, or he will own you all game.
Lakers shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of it.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Diabate's checked in, and it's Barnes in for Edwards. Powell with the steal. Up top, Tatum. 6 points for him. Tatum taking it in. Comes up empty down low. Timberwolves trail by 3. And Fox has it in the corner. It's good. This game is all even. Fox has got 14.
Rise and fire. Man, I love watching Fox cash in off the catch.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Powell against Fox. To the inside. Diabate. Misi grabs the rebound. Misi's got 7 rebounds in the game. And it's Gervin finishing it off.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Powell. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Pass to Tatum from the arc. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
The wide open look here for Fox. No good from outside.
hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And here is Tatum. Here's the screen. Takes it inside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Nisi's got 8 rebounds in this game.
An ominous start to the second half. They are now 0 for 4.
The shot will not fall. Good work defensively by Fox.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Shot clock at 6. Inside. Here's Nisi. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 4 assists now tonight.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Now here's Simmons. No scoring in this one. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Operating the pick and roll like a surgeon. Simmons, what a find there.
Here's Fox. He's got 14. Rebounded by the Lakers. Giannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Here's Tatum. Great job by Tatum in close.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Robinson's checked in for the Timberwolves. The Lakers on D. Fox passes to Gervin. Gervin double team. Just 5 on the clock. With the crossover, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, if they're doubling you, then you know someone is open to shoot. So smart move passing it out.
The Timberwolves yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
Now here's Tatum. 8 points for him. Edwards kicks to Tatum. It's tipped. And here is Gervin. A pass to Fox. Timberwolves passing it around. Gervin in the post. Defended by Dort. Count that one. And it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tough their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
Here's Robinson. After the basket by Los Angeles. And Fox gets it to go.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
And stolen by Gervin. For 3. Fox, no good. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Tatum. Tatum using his speed.
The quicks of Tatum on display. Jason has a devastating first step, man. He could just blow by you so easy.
Pass to Nisi. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Edwards. It's good. Now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Gervin outside. Outside Robinson. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Edwards passes to Tatum. For the tie. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Guarding Tatum is just a major problem.
The Lakers have been perfect in the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Zinkis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Vanderbilt comes in for George. Wells, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's Powell in for Simmons. Now, here's Fox. 17 points in the game. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Now Fox. Latrey can't knock in the 3. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Lakers on top, up 1. From Target Center, back in a moment. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And it's been a goal. Jason Tatum finishes with authority.
One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum with the bounce.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Here's Wilkes. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
In the corner, Tatum with it. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Determination from Porzingis through that contact.
Powell against White. Pass to Salone from outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Carter with the screen. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 5. There's Powell, and he banks in the layup.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Pass to Carter. Over Porzingis, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And the defense searching for answers on how to start Carter Jr. inside results in a foul there.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And the Lakers making a change here. Durant's checked in. The shot by Powell, no good. Timberwolves trail by 5. Wilkes the pass to Carter. Porzingis with the block.
Big-time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby. Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
The shot by Powell, no good. Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside, White to tie it up. A rebound by the Lakers. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Up top, Powell. White covering. And the jump by Porzingis.
Look, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size. Rock the rim.
White against Powell. Now here's White. He's guarded closely. Carter with a screen on Powell. 6 to shoot. Here's White. Pass to Wilkes. Shoots a 3. Traps in the tray. Wilkes has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
It's Powell with the drive. Good work defensively by Carter. Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. White, wide open, he fires. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Vanderbilt a screen on White. Here's Powell. Rebound, Minnesota.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, man. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. It's colder than cold. But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Now, here's Fox. It's Gervin on the wing, defended by Dort. Dort with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Gervin. Now, Antetokounmpo. Now, here's Tatum. It's stolen. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Pocket pass to the paint. And he punches it home.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Gervin outside to take the lead. That one is off. The Lakers shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Dort outside. Dort with a screen for Tatum. A huge two-handed slam.
What a shot by Dort, keeping his cool and finding his team a bucket.
Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. That one is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
And stolen by Simmons. Outside Tatum. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And the Timberwolves with possession here. There's 37 seconds left in the game. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The lead is 2. Tatum setting the pick for Edwards. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Fox
the length. Simmons just overpowering with that reach. Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. You love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Giannis, a statement game tonight. What message does a win like this send to the league?
I think the team played really hard. We moved the ball really well, and we made shots. We just got to keep getting better every day and playing good basketball.
One day at a time. Thanks, Giannis, guys.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jason Tatum.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Looking to make a big splash here tonight. Hola and welcome to Noche Latina. Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. They've got Miller, and it's West in at the point guard position. And for Los Angeles, Jason Tatum out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Simmons in at the 1 spot. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking it at elbows.
Miller can't get it to go. And it's Edwards with the ball for Los Angeles. And There's the drive. It's deflected. Edwards against Miller. Over Edwards. That's short off the rim. Here's Simmons. No good with a layup. Here's West. Simmons defending. Daniels outside. Here's West. You know, his impact on offense has been terrific, scoring just around 20 points a game. Here's Edwards. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside, not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot, taking what's available.
Pass to Malone. Here's West. And there's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls it. Daniels outside. The three is up. Knocks it down from distance.
And finally, a made shot. They look a little relieved after that one.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Here's Miller. Second chance effort. Abdul-Jabbar misses.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Here's West. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Boy, that's a nice looking stroke from the mid-range area. Shoulder squared, elbow in perfect alignment, follow through. Jerry West, picture perfect. You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Here's Miller. Yep, count it.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Lakers trail by 5. Tatum with it. A top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the second one. Now Miller. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. Pass to West. To the middle. Here's Malone. The Lakers with a rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 5th rebound in this one. You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title part.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career. Would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
Now here's Edwards, an elite offensive player, averaging just over 33 a game. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Houston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Miller outside. Houston working the ball around. Here's Malone. Houston with another miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Porzingis has checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Vanderbilt comes in for Dort. And it's Powell in for Ben Simmons. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Sexton's checked in. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Great D that time from Porzingis. Here's Edwards. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Tomjanovich. Porzingis grabs the board. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Powell against Sexton. And it's Powell off the drive. And And it's Porzingis that time on the assist from Powell.
Boy, evidence of the mobility there from Porzingis as he shreds the defense in screen and rolls.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Tomjanovich. Still without a bucket. Malone, pass to Sexton. And here's Miller to win the cold spell. Porzingis grabs the board.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the board.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now here's Edwards on the take. Counted. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Durant, he's checked in for Tatum. 1:10 left to play in the first. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with J.J. Redick. He's focused on Jaren Jackson Jr. tonight, always a big problem for opponents. Coach told me Triple J does the 2 things we all want, hit threes and block shots. He's won a Defensive Player of the Year, so we're talking about one of the toughest guys to game plan for because he's really good at both ends. Back to you, B.A.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Powell. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Vanderbilt, a screen on Sexton. Edwards. Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Sexton against Edwards. Pass to West. Here's Tomjanovich. 5 to shoot. And he gets the bucket.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Powell serving the D. And here's Edwards. Checked by Sexton. Pulls it in from the elbow. Edwards can't hit.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Los Angeles. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
The Lakers lead by 5. They've got Kevin Durant, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Powell, and it's Wells in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Sexton. Yet to see a basket. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers. And the Lakers shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Powell passes to Wells. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Rockets trail by 7. On the wing, Sexton. He's covered by Wells. And stolen by Porzingis. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Durant, the pass to Wells. The kick to Durant. 6 to shoot. Back to Vanderbilt from the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Pass to Tomjanovich. Oh, deflected. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal. Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And the Rockets making a change here. Daniels is checked in. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Heading to the court, the Lakers girls. Let's make some noise. All right, time to cheer on your Laker girls dance team. Let's go.
Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Tomjanovich. And the 3 off target.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Powell in the post. Banked it in off the glass.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Sexton looking around. Pass to West. To win the drought. And it's good on the lay-in. And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Diabate's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Jason Tatum comes in for Durant. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Wells. Got a piece of it. Here's West. Powell covers. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Vanderbilt. Abdul-Jabbar misses. Los Angeles leading by 7. Powell with it. Picked up by Sexton. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. And again, the Lakers, no good. The Rockets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Here's West, guarded by Edwards. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Diabate grabs a board. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Edwards can't hit. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Well, it's no surprise Edwards has a football background, Clark. Just look at him.
Yeah, he is well put together, B.A. No question he could handle himself on the gridiron. You know, early on, he thought that would be his path. He's mentioned playing it professionally someday. How about that? I don't think it's a great idea, but interesting that he would even broach it. But if anybody could pull it off, he might be the guy.
Here's Edwards. After the basket by Houston. Miller's checked in for Sexton.
First team foul.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Vanderbilt, a screen on Daniels. To the paint. And Vanderbilt gets it to go. On the assist by Tatum. Vanderbilt's gotten his first points of the night.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Here's West. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Here's Edwards. Here he goes. And Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Rockets trail by 7. Daniels outside. Pass to Miller. Lets it go from deep. Fires in the triple. Miller's got 5 now.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Here's West. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
And you know, a tough, crafty scorer inside. Wes showing you he's not just an elite jump shooter.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Some changes for Los Angeles. Giannis Antetokounmpo checked in for Vanderbilt. Lou Dort comes in for Tatum. And Ben Simmons subbed in for Powell. Hufkin, he's checked in for Houston. Miller against Simmons. Here's Bufkin. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Edwards. The Lakers with another miss.
I think everybody in the building expecting them to make that collective shot.
Miller can't get it to go.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Down low. Here's Diabate. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam. Big time two-hand slam. And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
Daniels, the screen on Edwards. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
The Lakers have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Simmons. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this one. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Sometimes you just have no way of stopping Simmons on the interior. I mean, he's a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
No good on the free throw. Clark, there was no denying the talent of Ben Simmons, especially early in his career.
Yeah, well, even before he started in the college game, everybody knew he had it, the package of potential stardom. He won 3 high school state championships in Florida and was just beginning his journey, and he didn't quite elevate to the level we anticipated.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Oh! Giannis powers it down with force.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Daniels, that one's true. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
From deep. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
How about that? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Houston. They're up by 5. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Yeah, taking a look at the Lakers, they're right around where we expected them to be at this point. Nothing to be ashamed of. They've had some great wins, and now they know it.
And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Rockets.
They're playing with the team.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Here's Tatum. So the Rockets 5 now. They've got Miller, and it's Malone in at the 4. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, but he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Well, we've seen him miss a couple from the line. He's 2 for 4 so far.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. The shot's good. Abdul-Jabbar's got his second basket.
Well, you got to bring more energy than this. Abdul-Jabbar is not going to be thrown off much by a little contact.
Here's Powell. Tatum, a screen on Miller to the inside. The drive by Daniels. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They're now allowing an insane number of points off of turnovers.
Well, you really put your defense in a tough spot. You compromise your defense when you fumble the ball away like that.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game.
I tell you what, Antetokounmpo has a real killer instinct on offense. I mean, this guy is serious about trying to score the ball and make plays. Always playing downhill, always in attack, and constantly keeping the defense on its heels.
He misses the free throw.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Powell. And a nice finish on the layup. Powell's got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's West. 6 points for him. Back to Miller. Fires from deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Hey, Tatum getting it done inside.
3 for 3 this half. Nothing to complain about with that.
Powell against Miller. Pass to Malone. Here's West. And he'll draw a foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And he makes both free throws. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game. And finished off by Tatum.
The athletic prowess of Tatum on full display. What a move to the bucket.
Miller against Powell. Pass to West. Back to Miller for 3. Hits a three-pointer. 14 points for him.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Simmons, the pass to Powell. Tatum, a screen on Miller. Inside. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Houston working the ball around. Here's West. Give him 8. Just 5 on the clock. And yep, it's good. And now an 8-point Houston lead.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
Oh, the handles! Jason Tatum, folks. He's special.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one. Doing it all.
Pass to Malone. Tatum with some nice D. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. And it's Simmons missing. Houston leading by 6. Miller outside. Daniels a screen on Powell. Pass to West. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. sinks that one from the post. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Tatum. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Daniels outside. Powell against Miller. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And the Lakers with some changes. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Tatum. And it's Edwards in for Powell. And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Edwards against Miller. Back to Edwards. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
Miller outside. Here's Malone. Offline with a 3. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Edwards. That shot off. Great D that time from Miller. .124 left in the third quarter. The Rockets again can't hit.
Well, he certainly hit some turbulence here, trying to get it cranked back up.
Here's Simmons, and it's Simmons with the jam.
I think this is what Simmons loves to do more than anything. When he's looking to score, he wants to get all the way to the rack.
Abdul-Jabbar, well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Antetokounmpo inside. Misses the finger roll. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. To the wing on the left. Here's Malone. And that one's on target from the wing. And now an 8-point Rocket lead.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Tomjanovich. Pass to Miller. And he dunks it down.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Inside, Edwards lays it in.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
And so it's Houston up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. We've got Kristaps Porzingis, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Barnes. And it's Powell in at the point guard position. That's the Laker 5. The Rockets lead by 10. Pass to Tomjanovich. There's Jackson with the three. Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. And he's now got the double-double.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Powell finds Vanderbilt. It's hauled in by Houston. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Daniels against Barnes. Pass to Porzingis. The fader. The Lakers with another miss. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Houston working the ball around. They get it back. Outside Sexton. Here's Tomjanovich. Pass to Daniels. Shoots over Barnes. Rebounded by the Lakers. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Tatum against Daniels. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Jaren Jackson picks one up. Some changes for Los Angeles. Anthony Edwards comes in for Barnes. Wells comes in for Powell.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
Tomjanovich, the pass to Sexton. Here's Malone. Good D by Vanderbilt.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Porzingis sets a screen. Here's Edwards. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now here's Daniels. From deep three-point land. Malone. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Porzingis. Dort comes in for Vanderbilt. And Simmons is subbed in for Wells.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
Here's West. Doesn't go that time. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. Here's Edwards. Outside Tatum. The steal. Dort with a steal. Edwards finds Tatum. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Daniels. Tatum passes to Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Man, I love watching Tatum break down the defense in the pick and roll, exploits any passing lane that's available to him.
Here's West. And stolen by Simmons. Here's a pass to Tatum. Now Antetokounmpo. Now here's Simmons. Tipped away. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
And rebounded by Tatum.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now Simmons. Edwards looking for an opening. Tatum, a screen on Miller. Here's a pass to Tatum. In transition. Lays it in easily.
That right there might put the finishing touch on this one. Definitely not the time to get sloppy with the ball.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax. And getting any three they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Yes, sir! Count it!
Boy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's length really makes him a threat on the offensive glass.
Here's a pass to Tatum. They set the screen. Now Dort. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Here's West. Simmons defending. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. And that basket is good.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
Outside Tatum. Outside Edwards. Antetokounmpo outside. He launches. No good. And it's the Rockets with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Buries it from outside.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got...
Oh, that was something else, man. Wow, show us some power. How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They've got a 9-point lead. Out of bounds. It'll be Lakers ball.
Lakers ball.
Here's Tatum. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, he can't get the layup. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
And so the Rockets take the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys